with the beer, John January too. I'll take warriors of sports and local brew. Stories, sweat, and tears all mixed within the stew. Lights lifted high, faces painted blue. We are the ugly motherfuckers.
We're here. We're live, baby. Welcome, everybody. It's the Three Ugly Mugs, and we're all here. I am Johnny B, along with my good pals, John J. Murray and Matt Fernandez. Hello, boys.
Hi,
Yo.
Johnny. I'm sad.
We're here.
There's no more Florida teams in the playoffs.
Either playoffs.
Yeah. Both got
know.
knocked out on Sunday.
Yeah, it's pretty sad, too, because, both were game sevens, and if you're wondering, we're talking about NBA basketball. We don't talk a lot about that because, sadly, Tampa doesn't have a
Yeah,
franchise.
we don't have a real team. We kind of like Orlando sometimes.
It's the playoffs, so we'll talk about it a little bit now.
Yeah.
I mean, I'm a Magic fan, have been since the Reggie Theus days, way back, So, I follow them pretty closely, and they were up 3-1 as an 8 seed, playing against the number 1 seed Detroit Pistons, and looking great in an elimination game. In Game 5, it looked like they were going to take them out. They were up 24 points in the third period, and then the wheels came off, and they never came back on, and they lose Game 7. Very sad.
They missed 23 shots in a row. I think was the
Unbelievable.
number. That's kind of amazing.
They should be investigated for that. Like, as a pro player, I would just be like, they're cheating, they're point shaving, everybody goes to jail.
Yeah. Who's got bets?
Dude,
Need those,
I did.
I feel like
Those
everyone
from
except
Minority Report to catch them.
everyone except Banchero had a bet, and he was just like, "What the fuck, guys? He's just exhausted, scoring 38 points."
Unbelievable. Yeah. So, there's still a lot of fun NBA, playoffs happening. You got OKC and the Lakers tonight. You had some tight games yesterday. You weren't expecting Minnesota to take that one in Game 1.
That was a great game. They were back and forth the whole game. The biggest lead, I think, was 8 points through the whole game.
Yeah, and then the Knicks look really, really good. So they just steamrolled the 76ers in Game 1. So I'll be following them, see what's going on.
What was the Knicks record? It was like the biggest blowout at halftime in the history of the NBA playoffs or something.
That was Atlanta.
That was Atlanta.
Yeah. And as a Tampa sports fan, it's always nice to see bad things happen to Atlanta. So I was for it.
Yeah, absolutely. I just think if you're in the playoffs of any sport, you should never get blown out. Like, you made it to the playoffs, you're supposed to be one of the better teams in the league, and to lose by 40 or 50 in the playoffs, you should be relegated. Like in European soccer, you should have to play in the WNBA. If you lose by 50 in the playoffs, you play against Caitlin Clark for a season.
Caitlin Clark is just dunking on the Atlanta Hawks.
It's unbelievable, dude. What's up, Nathan? Our number 1 fan is in the chat. Everybody, good to see you. There you go. Look at that guy. I want to get this show popular enough to where we got haters in the chat. When I'm on the 1025 The Bone chat, it's just Johnny B sucks. Fuck this guy. And I'm like, perfect. This is great. Yeah, that's where you want to be.
It still counts as engagement.
Well,
I got scared for a second because you said the radio station and fuck in the same sentence, and I'm not used to hearing that.
Oh yeah. I mean,
Normally,
I do it on the station sometimes. That's why we have a dump button right next to me.
Well,
so.
we don't need that here. I just got scared. I was like, no, you're not allowed to say that. Wait, he is allowed to say that.
Let's see if we can say something so fucked up that we wish we had a dump button.
I mean, we can get flagged pretty easy on
Let's challenge
on certain
ourselves.
websites. All we got to do is say a couple of key red flag phrases or words, and they will.
Oh yeah, we already got dumped by Facebook, but for some reason they left the video up on Instagram. It doesn't even make any sense. It's the same company.
Yeah, I guess they're like, Facebook's for moms. We got to take you off of here. It's only old people are on here, and they can't
Instagram's
handle
for the cool kids.
Don't teach moms how to snort lines off of babies.
Hell yeah! Don't do it, man. It's not cool.
We're saying
bro.
not to. Just by the way,
Don't do it. We don't like drugs are bad. They're bad. Don't do them, kids. This is Nancy Reagan talking to you.
I mean,
just say no. Just say no.
You only get one life. You might as well try some stuff. But
that's an opinion.
But not drugs, though. We're talking about other stuff.
But you should do everything responsibly. Don't let it take over. Don't let it take
anyway.
over.
Oklahoma City. They look pretty good. Let's see what happens tonight against the Lakers.
Go Lakers! I want Lakers Knicks. We already talked about it before.
Now, are the Lakers coming in
old school 70s NBA championship?
Are the Lakers coming in healthy?
I don't think that Luka's coming in yet. I'm not sure about Austin Reeves, but from what I understand,
Isn't it?
I don't understand because Anthony Edwards was out for like 2 games and he like bent his knee backwards, and Luka's like, I don't even know what's wrong with Luka, and he's been out.
I had a black friend of mine the other day say, "Man, we need those 2 white boys back on the Lakers," and I went, "That's nice to hear you say that." You know what I mean?
Luka Doncic ruled out a day ahead of Lakers Thunder game 1. Yeah, so not tonight.
I mean, I don't know if they're going to be able to beat OKC with him, but they're definitely not going to win without him. So
they're not winning tonight, is what you're saying.
Yeah, it's going to be
my money would be on OKC, and they're probably, I haven't looked, but they're probably favored by 12 if I had to guess. That's just off the dome.
If I would ask you as the betting man, you know,
I'm going from, I haven't looked yet, but I'm saying from my handicapping experience without Luka, they're at least a 12-point dog, and that's crazy, but I guarantee it. I'll go look right now.
You can look right now. I don't know. I'm rooting for the Lakers, but I'm resigned for OKC. Yeah. I feel like
the
OKC
point spread right now. Oh my God. OKC minus 15.5.
50. Okay.
Oh boy.
Take the bet with Johnny. It's a better bet.
Yeah.
The Hard Rock app.
I mean, you're going to tease it down to 12. It's going to be, like minus 350. You're not going to make a whole lot of money. So, yeah, that's a player prop bet only. I wouldn't.
Yeah, I wouldn't bet. I wouldn't bet on anything for the teams. Just
it's a lot of points.
Props.
It's a lot of points. And that's
too many points.
If anything, tease it up to like a 20-point spread and see what you get.
Yeah, I hit a 7-leg parlay on Orlando a few days ago because I teased the minus 12 down to 7.5 and they end up losing by 7. And that
7
was
missed passes. It was all missed passes. It was a missed pass parlay.
It was crazy. Yeah. So I hit a 7-leg parlay, but I only bet $3 and I won $40. So it's still pretty nice. You know, it's like that's when you go, God, bet 100 next time, you fat wuss. You know what I mean?
No, you fucking nail the parlay when they offer you money. They offer you extra money back as soon as you make the bet. That's how you know you got a good parlay going. Whether you bet $3 and they're like, "Hey, would you?" and you make the bet, and then 2 seconds later, it's like, "Would you take 6 back right now if you just cancel the bet?"
They know. I think they offer the early payouts based on how much you lose. Also, like if you're a constant loser like me, sometimes they'll offer you like a pathetic amount of money, knowing that you're going to take it because you know you're a loser. Like there was like 3 innings left of a baseball game the other day, and all I needed was 1 hit, and I bet like $20 to win like 85, and it was like, we'll give you $7.18 right now, and I went, I probably should just take it.
Get on your knees and thank us, you pig.
Yeah, right now we'll let you lose $12.79 because we know you're not going to get that 1 hit from that
You're not hitting this parlay, you bitch.
You piece of shit. And I was like, no, I'm going to let it ride. And it was Junior Caminero at 3 innings left. And I'm like, I don't even need a home run. I just need a hit. And he gets hit by a batter. And I go, oh, fuck. And then I go, come on, man, go through the rotation one more time for daddy. And the fucking top of the 9th, he's back up the bat. I'm like, let's go. Fucking.
Would they walk him?
Yeah. I was like,
that's good. They've been walking him or hitting him with the pitch pretty consistently. His batting average would be way higher.
Yeah, so it's fun.
His on base percentage is good.
He's regularly getting hit with pitches, like on purpose.
I don't think they're hitting him on purpose.
That
I
would
think
piss me off.
Yeah. I don't think it's on purpose. I think they're just trying to like pitch him inside because they don't want him to fucking smash it out of the fucking park. And then
the problem with Junior is his reach. He can swing into the other batter's box and still get a single. Like if you're throwing it like down and away from him, he'll hit that like 20% of the time. He'll get an on base hit for that.
He gets home runs that with shit that nobody would ever even imagine swinging at. He hit one in the World Baseball Classic that was like 3 feet above the box. And he like reached up and like axe hammered it out of the park.
Uppercutted it, yeah.
What the fuck was that, dude? Like, why would you do that? Because they hit the ball pretty hard.
So if you're trying to walk him, you can't pitch down and away, basically.
Yeah, you have to hit him or throw
hit him in the knee, or throw it down in the dirt by his feet,
or just throw it into the dugout
with a crowbar before the game in the parking lot.
Yeah. set him up with the 12-year-old fucking, girlfriend, whatever you got to do to take the Dominican
he
guy.
was out there. He was out there with Jose Batista the other day, they were talking about his swing. He was like, I don't know if he was coaching him or giving him some tips or whatever, but
yeah,
pretty cool to see.
Jose Batista followed me on Twitter a long time ago because Evan Longoria tweeted at me. And then all of a sudden I had like 5 major league hitters follow me. And one of them was Jose Batista, which he was like the only non-Ray I was really.
He's got a house around here.
Oh yeah. But I've seen him at a couple of events and he's always been like one of these cool dudes, but he was also a guy that smashed the ball for Toronto. Like he was a good hitter.
And he's not huge either. Not huge.
So we're not talking about the wrestler Batista.
Gotcha. No. He's also around here though. Like he's
different Jose Batista that lives around here.
Yeah, a lot of Tampa guys, man. Yeah,
that's Dave. That's Dave Batista.
Dave Batista. That's his cousin Dave. Yeah,
who's eerily skinny now, which I don't like. You know what I mean? Don't do that. Like let's beef it up.
Well, it's bad
boys.
for you to be on steroids for a long time. You can't just stay jacked forever.
You can't stay jacked in your 50s.
Fall apart.
Whatever.
Sure, Arnold Schwarzenegger.
What did earlier? I was. This is what the things you think of when you get into your 50s. I was loading up my smoker because I actually got a big pork butt on the smoker right now, and I get back in the house after I pour all this charcoal in the smoker, and my whole left arm is hurting, and I go, well, I either like pinched a nerve or pulled something, or I'm having a massive heart attack right now. And then I just said, we'll see what happens. Like, there's no. Why am I?
You take a couple deep breaths and you go, yeah, I'm fine.
Yeah.
See,
but
you eat a little bit of pork and then you see how you feel.
Well, yeah, I was gonna say, dude, like, well, let's see, in the next 10 hours after this thing's done, if I have a big old pulled pork sandwich, if it finishes me off, we'll see what happens.
Like, what did he die from? There was pulled pork in his arteries.
Yeah. Well, he died
full pieces of pulled pork.
Now I'm actually making barbecued spaghetti. I'm bringing into the studio for. I got one of my barbecue pitmaster buddies is bringing me barbecue and one of his sauces that just took number 2 in the world in the world sauce competition in Memphis, and we've been pals for a while. He's one of the top barbecue teams in Florida. He's like, yeah, I'm gonna bring you in some of that sauce, and I'll bring you some barbecue too. I go, oh, please don't do that. No, and then
how much sauce is he giving you? Let me get some of that.
I don't know. We'll see, man. I'm not asking for a case, but
barbecue spaghetti is one of those things that I've seen on the menu of like very good barbecue places, and I've never once ordered it.
I took the idea from a barbecue restaurant in Memphis like 20 something years ago. Like,
that's probably where I saw it was Memphis.
Yeah, it was Interstate Barbecue. That's the whole barbecue bit I do on stage was written about that trip because I got pulled over for being white in like the most dangerous neighborhood in America. It was a neighborhood they filmed Hustle and Flow in. So it was like
that is the thing with cops. Like they will pull you over for being white in the wrong place as well.
That's what they
did.
Like,
hey, you're not supposed to be here, and if you are, you're up to no good.
Well, it was funny.
You have a body in your trunk.
They pull me over, and if I hadn't had Florida tags, and if I wasn't obese, they would have probably pistol whipped me because the cops that pulled me over were 2 like Terry Crews ripped looking dudes, right? And they walk up to the window, and I got my Filipino buddy with me. We're both poker dealers, and we're in Tunica for a poker tournament, World Poker Tour. Memphis is a half hour away, so every day we'd ride in, get barbecue, go hang out in Memphis. And they pull me over in South Memphis because I'm looking for Interstate Barbecue. I didn't realize there was 2 locations, and he comes up to me and he goes, "What you doing, man?" This is what the cop says, very professional. "What you doing, man?" I went, we're heading to get some barbecue. And he goes, "Oh, you getting barbecue, huh?" I said, "Yeah." And he goes, "I ain't gonna lie, man. White boy in this neighborhood, there's only one thing you're buying." I went, "I promise I'm after barbecue. I saw it on the Food Network. It's Interstate Barbecue." And then his buddy, they standing with me, goes, "Man, look at him. That's what he's down here for." And I went, "Hey, I can hear you, And he goes, "I see the Florida tag, so you probably don't know where you're at." He goes, "I believe you do want some barbecue." And he goes, "Do you know where you're at?" And I said, "I'm in Memphis." He goes, "You're in South Memphis." I said, "Yep. Yeah, I'm on 3rd Street, South Memphis." And he goes, you know what kind of neighborhood this is? I go, I'm guessing it's not good. And he goes, what's the worst neighborhood in America if you had to guess? And I was like, Compton? And he goes, oh, because of the songs? I said, yep, exactly. And he goes, Compton ain't shit compared to South Memphis. He goes, if we weren't standing here right now, you'd be dead already. I'm like, like scared.
I love how proud the police are about how much crime are.
We
in the
are
place
terrible
that
at our job.
Policing.
We are fucking
no,
awful.
No, he was actually very nice. He goes, I tell you what, man. There's 2 interstate barbecues. You want the one in Germantown. I said, that does sound like a better place for me. And
these cops don't do shit. They're in the worst neighborhood in America. They only pull over the white tourists. So that's the only person they pulled over all day long.
Well, they're probably on the payroll for the other stuff. But the other cop, while he's talking to me, the other cop goes around to the other side of the car like cops will do. And he starts talking to my Filipino buddy, and he goes, man, you just brown enough. You might make it till sunset. Nick will kill you too. And I'm like, Jesus Christ, dude. I go, can we leave? And he goes, yeah, man. He goes, you want to go up 2 lights and then take a left? That's the interstate. Get on the interstate right there. And I go, all right. And he goes, if the light turns red, just keep going. I ain't gonna pull you over. I go, you got it. You know, like,
I went for the Memphis Comedy Festival, and everything kind of just looked like Ybor City, Seminole Heights, basically.
Well, if you're down in Beale Street in the popular places, that's what it looks like exactly. Yeah. But South Memphis, deadly, like deadly, dangerous. And it was funny because when I got back to the casino that night in Tunica, I was telling 2 of the guys we dealt with that were locals, and they were black guys, and I said, "Yeah, man," I told them the whole thing, and the guy goes, "Hold on, man. You didn't go to South Memphis." I go, "Yeah." And he goes, "What are you, fucking crazy, man?" I go, "Yeah, I already know. I got told by a goddamn NFL linebacker, you know, and he fucking humiliated me." And then when we got to Germantown, the lady that was working there was one of the owners, and she was this big Medea looking lady. And I walked in and I said, "Yeah." I said, we were trying to go to the other store in South Memphis. She goes, "Oh, no, you did not, baby." I said, "Yeah, we got pulled over by the cops." She goes, "Oh my God, babe, come on in here, sit down. Anybody touch you? You good?" And I go, "No, Jesus Christ!" Like, I didn't know how close to death I was. It was nuts. Yeah, so don't go there.
I don't know. I never noticed that shit. They just took down the bulletproof glass at the churches by my house for the first time in like 25 years.
Well, if you're at a churches, you're in a bad neighborhood. That's just where they're at. You know, it's
They took the glass down though. Everything's fine now.
I'll take a bullet for those honey biscuits.
So good. The okra
It's so good.
Sometimes I just get some okra on my when I drive past it.
I was at the churches on MLK and 22nd Street in Tampa, which is catty corner to the Ponce de Leon and Belmont Heights projects. Right in the neighborhood I grew up in, but this is when I was an adult, and I got like a 4-piece and some fries, and the first fry I pulled out had a roach, like holding on to it that had got fried with it was a dead roach, and it was literally hugging the fry, and it was dead. So I showed the cashier.
Like Mary Poppins just hanging on.
It's like a soft shell crab.
Yeah. So I showed the fucking cashier, right? This guy, he's like probably 16-year-old dude, and I go, "Hey man, there's a roach on my fry," and he just stares at it. He stares at me, and he goes, "So you want some more?" I said, No, I do not want any more fries.
He should have grabbed that shit and just ate it right in your face.
Get the fuck out of here. All
Well,
right.
you know what a fucking rat.
Let's get back to Lightning hockey. What the fuck went wrong with that series against the Canadians besides Canada? We already established that Canada was very angry at us.
I will kind of echo what John Cooper said in the post-game press conference. A lot of times you get lucky with some good bounces and sometimes you don't. And we've been fortunate over the last several seasons. We've gotten some good puck bounces and some good things happen to us. Nothing good happened for us in that game 7. Both goals that Montreal scored were fluky as shit. The first one bounces off Dominic James's leg. Wasn't headed towards the net. It was heading wide. Hits Dominic James in the leg. Bing, right in. Nothing Vazzy could do. The second goal, Vazzy makes a stop. The puck kind of flies right back to a player who tennis hits it in midair, hits Vazzy in the back of his shoulder and bounces in. Something, if that guy swung at that thing 100 times, it might go in twice out of 100. So, I mean, you got to give credit to Montreal. They played their ass off. It was real evenly matched across the board. It was never more than a 1-score victory. They literally traded wins back and forth the entire
It
time.
was like I think it was the most time tied in a playoff series ever.
Yeah, the only thing
the amount of shots on goal was crazy because we were like 25, 26,
29 to 9.
And they were 9. And I was like 9. And
29 to 9.
2 goals out of 9 shots is, I don't know. That's
not only that, but
something's wrong.
They had no shots on goal. They had no shots on goal the entire second period.
Yeah,
which has never happened in a playoff.
They played through a power play with no shots on goal. They played through one of their own power plays and did
bump it in with their crotches. And
I'll say this:
I could fucking play goalie and let 2 out of 9. That's fucking crazy.
I would say the biggest difference is our top players did not show up in the postseason. Braden Point, I don't know if he was hurt, but he was absolutely invisible.
Did he score at all?
No
scores at all.
I mean, unless he snuck one in one of the first games, he was definitely not around for the last few games. And Kucherov, they know how to shut him down. Everybody does in the postseason. I think he scored once in the last 22 playoff games. He's gotten points and assists, but he's not, scoring.
He had his first goal in this series. It was his first goal since 2023.
Yeah. Wow. So it's rough, man. Hagel started out great in the first 4 or 5 games, but they even shut him down the last 2 games. We were having to rely on guys like Dominic James scoring and these fourth line guys, and you got to have your stars step up in that situation. And it just sucks, man. It's 4 years in a row to get knocked out in the first round, and I blame the way they seed the playoffs in the NHL is different than every other league, including college. You're supposed to put the top seeds against the lower seeds. That way you get better matchups in the championship games, but they don't. They match them up due to division rivals and shit. So you had Montreal and
I think that's Lightning. The original Canadian rules or whatever, even before
it's horrible.
The NHL. Yeah.
So you get the 4th and 5th seeded teams, both with 106 points for the season. And your reward for getting 106 points is playing a team that's exactly as strong as you in the first round. No, don't do that. That'd be can you imagine in the NFL if they just took the 2 top division winners and played them in the wild card game? That's what it would be. It's no, don't.
It made for a great series, but you want that great series later in the playoffs.
Yes, man. Now
from a business perspective and a fan perspective, for sure.
The second rounds are going to be dog shit now because Carolina is going to sweep the fucking Flyers. Buffalo is going to beat the shit out of Montreal, probably. I don't know, but I mean, unless they play like they played against us. But
I mean, I think Montreal do pretty well against Buffalo.
Yeah,
we'll see.
We were also, I don't know if you saw it, but Victor Hedman released a statement today, and he was saying how he was, his mental health wasn't good, and he was basically missing all these games to take care of it. But sounds like he'll be back next year. But I mean,
I have
your face. I agree with your face.
Thank you. Look, I don't know exactly what his mental health issues are, so I don't want to jump too hard on this, but at the same time, Game 7 could have really used the spark, buddy. You were out there skating for morning skate. Everybody's like, oh shit, Hedman's out there skating the morning of Game 7. I'm thinking, dude, could you imagine? That would be like Daniel LaRusso's going to fight. That would have been, I think that would have been the spark that really fired them the fuck up. And I don't know what his mental health things are, but the old school Gen Xer in me is like, fucking rub some dirt on it, pussy. Get out there and play. You know what I mean? But I don't want to be too hard because I don't know what he's going through.
To let it go through a whole series just because of I understand it, but
you're sad?
Your team needs you, and that would affect my mental health too if I just completely bailed on my boys. And when they needed me the most, that would make me feel awful.
But maybe it's something more complicated than that.
I'm sure it is, and I'm not mad at it.
Afraid of scoring a goal, or all of a sudden he can't skate or some bullshit.
Yeah, I don't know what he's going through. Somebody said
I hope he gets his shit together. What?
Yeah, I don't know, man.
I hope he gets it together, and I hope he comes back next year and he's better.
Maybe he can't stop pulling it out and just jerking it all the time. And
I don't think
that's why they're keeping it under wraps.
I don't blame him for us losing. No. But I really would have loved to seen him come out there like Daniel LaRusso and fire everybody to fuck.
Even if he didn't do anything, if he wasn't shooting goals, whatever, just having him out there would be nice.
Yeah. Just plan for 2 minutes. Go, hey man, just don't think about your dead dog for 2 minutes. Get out there and skate around, and then we'll pull you back over here, and you can sit on the sideline and.
Get the crowd on their feet. They're gonna be fucking amped when they see you out there.
Light the Tesla coils. They had Tony Dungy, for God's sakes. I love Tony Dungy, but he's not the fiery kind of guy I want to have lighting the Tesla coils. Come on, what are we doing?
They should have got a celebrity that like lives here.
Well, they do pretty much every time. It was Gruden on Game 5. It was Tony Dungy on Game 7. So they all live here.
Tony Dungy lives here now.
He's always lived here.
He's always lived here.
Yeah, nobody ever leaves. Once they come and play,
go somewhere else. Yeah,
they'll go play sports somewhere else or coach somewhere else. Yeah. They have a house here. They're not. Fucking Gronk still has a house here. Fucking everybody stays. Like, why would you leave?
His sons went to Jefferson. I think they went to high school.
Plant and I'm going to say Plant and Jesuit maybe, but I know at least one went to Plant. So yeah, I mean that's fucking Berkeley Prep. One of those.
He's a Tampa staple.
Yes. Yeah. There's people I talk to people that are like, I saw Tony Dungy at Publix. Isn't that weird? I'm like, why? Publix is expensive. That's proper.
I live in Pinellas County, so I only ever see like just weird wrestlers out in the wild. Yeah.
I saw
wearing like normal clothes and trying to blend in with people in public, but they're just way too big and weird looking.
Yeah. When I used to work in a day job in Sarasota, I would stop at like Publix there, and 2 different times I saw Stephen King just walking through the Publix there. And
he's got a house in Sarasota.
Yeah, and I saw fucking Brian Johnson from AC/DC, and they're like looking at produce. I was like, "Oh, check he likes a watermelon." And fucking
I think those guys are friends, and not.
I don't think I would know him if I saw him
from Sarasota.
I'd probably just walk right by him unless he was dressed in like a denim vest.
Yeah, he was
like
with the fucking with the denim fucking
with the newsboy hat.
Yeah, newsboy. No, and I saw this was super cool. I was pumping
a guitar in Publix.
Yeah.
I was pumping gas at like a BP, and I look over, and there's this big ass SUV. It's Terry Bradshaw. He's just pumping gas, and I go, "Hey, Terry," and he goes, "How's it going, man?" And I was like, "Pretty good." Like, I don't know why I called him by his first name. Like we've been buds for a while.
He's so fucking old. Dude. He's just drinking out of the gas muzzle. I cannot stand him. I hate him. It's time for him to retire.
This was probably like 15 years ago before he was getting like bad.
Oh, okay.
And he was still like with it. Yeah.
With it, yeah.
Now he's
just
so bad.
Doesn't have pants or anything.
He's so hard to listen to.
Now I love it because he gets in trouble all the time because he's just like old man saying whatever's on his mind without any regard. Like he's just like, if I was that man, I'd kill myself. They're like, oh. Did you remember that one? That was good.
Yeah.
That was last season. He goes, I think he said drive off a bridge. He goes, if I played like that, I'd drive off a bridge. And they were like, Michael Strahan's like, come on, Terry, with his stupid teeth. Terry, what's going on? Yeah, I was dying, dude. I'm like, this is a pregame show. There's kids watching. He's like, kill yourself, you fucking fumbly bitch.
And then we're here talking shit about Victor Hedman's mental health while Terry Bradshaw's telling him to go kill himself.
That's true. Drop the puck, pussy.
So this is the 4th year in a row that the Lightning have been eliminated in the first round, and that's always disappointed. I think the Rays are their last 4 appearances. They're eliminated in the first round of the playoffs too. So
yeah,
we're a few years off from Tampa Bay, that one magical year where everybody was super sick and stuck in their house, and Tampa won all the sports.
I miss COVID, dude.
We had some good years from like 2019 to like 2023.
We did, dude.
Years, bro.
The world shut down and Tampa Bay opened up, baby. Let's go.
Yeah, the world shut down and Tampa Bay was like, we're not shutting down, and we're going to win everything.
We're gaping open. We're wide open.
We're all playing sports and we're fucking having a boat parade. Pussies. It's I mean, you look at the Lightning, though. Like last year, they lost to the Panthers in the first round. Panthers won a championship. If you lose to the Stanley Cup champion in the first round, then you go, all right, I get it. It's fine. If you lose to somebody and they get beat the next round, kind of makes you feel like a turd. So, although I want Buffalo to beat the shit out of Montreal, in a way, I kind of want Montreal to go to the finals. That way, we could say we got beat by the best team in the East.
Was it the year before that we lost to Colorado and then they went to the finals?
Well, no, Colorado.
3 years before that.
They beat us in the finals.
That's right. They beat us in the final. Yeah, that's right.
Yeah, we can't play them in the playoffs because we're West. So it's But no, we lost to Florida 2 years in a row before this year.
Yeah.
And so it's tough, man. It's hockey's rough, man. It's probably the hardest playoffs to make it through. That and the NBA, they're 2 months long, and it's a grind. It's
hockey is so physical, man. Like they should like I think they did it one year where they cut the first round down to 5-game series.
Yeah,
instead of 7. Like I wouldn't hate that because those dudes are getting beat up.
Dude, there was a hit
more than any other sport. Yeah, like it's crazy.
Mhm.
I was watching an overtime with Philly and Carolina last night, and in overtime, I don't know what 2 players it was, but there was a Crozier-esque type of hit on a guy where his fucking skates flew straight up in the air. He almost backflipped this guy, and they were like, "Oh, big hit!" And I'm like, "Oh, he's dead." And then they pan to the right, and then when it comes back over, the guy's back on the ice skating around. Like, I'm like, how did you even get up from that, dude? Like, he got fucking melee, dude. It was
that's called being 22 or something. You know, it's like
no, they'll play hurt, and like they'll just keep that shit buried deep down.
Yeah, it's true. It's true.
Yeah, when we were doing the History Center thing, remember the doctor was like describing all the horrendous injuries that he sent players back out onto the ice with, and they were just like
118 stitches down his face, and he went back out there.
Went right back out. Yeah,
he missed 1 period.
Nathan,
and that was only because he's slow at stitching.
Yeah,
I miss Stamkos too, Nathan. I miss him too.
Everybody misses Stamkos, man.
It's sad. You know what's annoying now? Some of the writers that I follow, 2 days after the Lightning get knocked out, I'm already seeing stuff like, should we? The guy from the Tampa Bay Times is like, is it time to say goodbye to Kucherov? I'm like, what are you fucking dumb?
No.
Like, why would you ever say it? It's got 1 more year in his contract? No. You keep him at $9 million or whatever he's making for 1 more season. You don't fuck around. Like, why would you ever say that? You know, and then and I see writers saying maybe it's time for Cooper to go. Cooper's a Hall of Fame coach. Good luck replacing that skill. Like, shut your mouth, dude. Like, just shut up.
Who would be a better available coach?
Nobody. I'm sorry. They lost. They lost a 7-game series. It happened.
Well, it's also 9 years in a row of making the playoffs. So.
And they got 2 Stanley Cup championships.
He also coached the Olympics. I mean, not the American team, but he's still pretty fucking good if he's coaching in the Olympics.
He lost to America, which is more reason to love him. He did it for us.
He took a dive.
No, but he's fantastic, dude. Like, you're not always going to win the fucking cup, but to get 100 points consistently and more and make it to the postseason
every year,
what you want. Yeah, dude, you want a winning franchise. You know, like, you get rid of him, you get rid of Cooch, you get Hedman's. I don't know how much longer he's going to be able to play physically or mentally, but yeah, you don't want that big of a turnover. Now the team's going to be mediocre. Fuck that. You keep the core pieces together. You keep Cooper as long as he wants to coach. You let him coach, just like Bobby Bowden. Until he can't talk anymore and he steps away, Cooper fucking coaches his team, and until he doesn't want to. Fuck you.
I didn't realize John Tortorella was the coach of the fucking Knights.
He's coached a few teams. Yeah.
I thought that was cool. I was like, he still looks exactly the same.
Yeah, he does. And I love him too. He's a fiery bad motherfucker too. Yeah, he's awesome. I'm happy for fucking St. Louis. Yeah, the job he's doing in Montreal. He's a good coach. And he's the opposite of what he was in the league. In the league, he was like fiery, shit-talking guy. And as a coach, he's just so stoic and quiet and does a good job. Your dogs are killing somebody right now. That's your dog, right, Matt?
Yeah, that's not my.
I sound like a big, bad fucking Rottweiler. Yeah. That sounded like.
That's not my little bitch ass Chihuahua mix.
Yeah. Gave me a chance to test out my mute button.
Yeah, there we go.
No, it's fine, dude. I like the dog bark. I was sitting there talking about how badass the coach is.
My neighbor has a shit dog who fucking just starts barking and gets my dog all riled up.
Yeah, I get it.
If he's yelling, then I get to fucking yell too.
Exactly.
Before we move on, let's remind everyone to follow us on our socials at John JS Planet, at Matt Fernandez World, at Johnny B Tampa, and at 3 Ugly Mugs. Our producer is at JRB Comedy. You can follow us as a video podcast on Spotify and YouTube, and we're an audio podcast on everywhere else. Also, remember to check out Johnny on the Bone every morning. If you don't live in the area, you can just tell that little Amazon cylinder thing, and it'll find it.
Yeah, 102.5 The Bone, and it'll play at 10 a.m. to 11 a.m. Eastern Standard Time. You can also listen to the replays of the Mike Calta show, where I'm towards the end of that replay on the Bone app and all of that stuff. And it's a lot
that's
of
how I
fun.
listen. I listen on the Amazon Echo, and I just yell at it, play Mike Calta after show on 102.5 The Bone, and it finds it in 1 second.
Yeah, and also make sure you come out and see us do stand-up. We're all stand-up comedians, and we have schedules. You can come out and see us perform.
Oh yeah, let's announce that one show, the foodie show.
Oh, yeah, plates and punchlines.
Is that open to the public? I wasn't sure if that was a private
100%.
Oh,
yeah,
okay.
yeah.
You can buy tickets. They're pricey, but you're getting a lot.
I don't think it's pricey. It's $150 for 2 people, and
it's a taste. It's a chef's tasting.
Oh, you're gonna spend that much at a nice restaurant?
Yeah, it's not. Anyway,
dude.
It's a full 3-course meal. It's not. And it's if you look at the menu, it's fantastic. Like, this is top notch, like Food Network, like really, really good quality food. Like Chef Kendra she's worked for some of the best chefs and some of the best restaurants around, and she's a badass. Like, I vouch for her all day long. Everything I've ever eaten that she's cooked has been fucking phenomenal, and she's got experience with.
Is this your friend that's been on TV?
She's been a couple times, yeah.
Okay.
So yeah, she's great, and we kind of like brainstormed this idea together. And she was like, "Yeah, we should do something where we do food and comedy." And I was like, "What if we did a comic for each course?" And she's like, "Holy shit, that's great!" And then we started like, kicking around like all the details, and then she came up with the venue. It just happened to be where my wife and I got married, so I'm very familiar with the venue. It's beautiful, and it's gonna be fantastic, man. We got another friend of mine, Billy Floyd. He's out of Orlando. He does a podcast called The Kitchen Killers, where they bring in chefs, and then he's a musician, and he has him and other musicians play music while the chefs are creating food at his house. And then they'll, in between songs, they pan it. They have like a roving camera, and they'll go in, and the chef will explain what they're cooking and all this stuff. It's a really cool thing.
That's definitely some lazy musician bullshit right there, where it's like, hey man, I'm just gonna play the guitar over here while you cook me a 3-course meal. It's
awesome. I was there when
good
Kendra
scam, bud. Good scam.
When
I like
Chef
it.
Kendra was there a couple months ago. My wife and I went, and we are having like friggin' lamb chops and all this amazing food, and they're over there playing all their shit, and like we're just hanging out, drinking beers. It was a fucking great time. But he's going to be hosting it because he did a little comedy for a little while, and he'll be a great host. And then after we're done doing comedy, he's going to pull out the guitar and play for everybody and stuff. So there's going to be a lot of entertainment. It's going to be fun. May 22nd, Not at Roots on the Lake. It's in Land O'Lakes, Florida, and I put links up so you can buy all the tickets and all that jive. So I think we're only taking 60 people. So when they're gone, they're gone.
We can throw the ticket link in the show notes.
Yeah, that'd be fun.
Yes. Yeah, so that's good. What course am I going up? Have we decided yet? Are we pairing the comedy styles with the course? Because I was going to do my shit in my pants joke. So I don't know what that pairs well with.
I mean, I don't know if that's a good idea.
I was gonna do my, hey, can I have a bite of that bit?
Yeah. Yeah, my closer is you throwing shrimps in my mouth. Yeah,
like a fucking hibachi chef just with chopsticks. Yeah,
I don't know. I'm happy that I'm doing the last course, because while you guys are up, I'll be eating the other 2 courses.
Son of a bitch.
Well, I mean, it's the same thing. Like, you're only going to be doing comedy during a 1 course, so you can be eating the other 2 courses. It'd be great. No, but I mean, I'm going last, so that's dessert. So obviously, if it's fitting, then I'm up there while people are eating sugary fucking,
Johnny B's gonna be eating creme brulee while on stage.
Yeah,
spooning it into his mouth.
Dude, I'm excited about it. It's gonna be awesome. The weather should be fucking nice, and I mean, it's a beautiful venue, and it's gonna be fun to have people come out and I just think it's something nobody else has ever done. It's a unique concept. If they've done it, I've never heard of it. So it's going to be fun. And if we can really crush it this time, and I'm going to have a videographer out there kind of putting it together. We'll have some promo to do it, again in other venues, or you never know what could happen with it. You can get good sponsors.
I mean, if you put food that good in front of somebody, they're going to be happy. They're not even going to give a shit what we're talking about. They're just going to be happy.
Yeah, but I want to crush this first one because after that, I can get a little bit more publicity around it. I'm sure like we can get Charlie Belcher, one of these kind of local folks, or Sean Daly. I know both of those, and have them come out and do a piece on it.
Charlie Belcher will show up for a free meal. I know that for a fact.
Oh yeah, dude. Just gotta promise him something unique, like the biggest pizza in Dunedin, or look at this,
something like that.
We're making chocolate chip cookies.
Hot dogs on a fire truck, or something like that. Anything.
We should get Dan Phillips to come out, but then set a trap and beat the shit out of him.
Oh my god!
I hate Dan Phillips.
Dennis Phillips, you mean?
Dennis Phillips. Sorry.
Oh,
Dan Phillips.
You leave Dennis Phillips. No, Dan's his brother.
The suspenders
beat
guy?
him right out of those fucking suspenders. Yeah.
Oh, come on. What did he do to you?
He's just always wrong. He's always wrong, and people love him.
Ah, poor Dennis. I love Dennis, man. He was a nice guy when I met him. Like
it's like weathermen and baseball players can, fucking hit, like 115 and people will still love him.
Yeah, I know. He's a big local celebrity, man. He has his own TV channel and everything now. He had Ron Hortman was on with him today. It was nice.
Really?
Is he not on the news anymore?
Well, now I hate Ron.
You can't hate Ron Hortman.
No, dude. I don't hate Ron Hortman.
You can't do it.
He's the nicest.
Yeah.
It's just Ron Hortman dressed as a cloud. They just lower him into the shot.
He's a dark cloud. Looks like it's gonna rain.
Let me go. Get me out of here.
He's kicking his feet. Get out of here. I'm a clean comic. Yeah, we're doing a show together Saturday, 5:30 in the afternoon at Side Splitters. It's a benefit show that Ron puts on every year to benefits sickle cell anemia research. His daughter's been suffering from that, and then he started putting this all together. I've done one or two of those, and we're doing another one. It's going to be a big one. Mark Gregory's headlining. I'll be double featuring with another funny gal, and then Ron's going to be hosting it. So I don't know. 5:30 show, 5:30 in the afternoon. It's always weird when you go when it's daylight when you go on stage, but
they black it out good at Side Splitters. There's no like windows that you could like see the parking lot where it's sunny out. And it's like that's the worst is when you're like in front of a window that's facing a parking lot and it's just 4:30 in the afternoon.
Yeah, it's usually like a shit open mic that starts at 6 o'clock, during the summer months, and it's like, oh god, it's like happy hour, and it's people just chain smoking inside. It's daylight behind you. You're on a milk crate trying to sling your stupid dick jokes. Yeah, the good old days.
Getting arrested in Memphis by a linebacker telling you shouldn't be there.
Almost, dude. Tomorrow night I'm in St. Pete at the Zoo Sports Club. You may have noticed it on TV. They went viral for not playing the Bad Bunny halftime show, but that was one guy. Okay, that was one guy. He came back and apologized later, but they have a cool little side room. Have you guys both played there or no?
Yeah,
it's a fun room. It's a fun room. So
it looks like what does it look like? It looks like it's very 1997 in there. Yeah,
but it's cool. It's a massive
classy, it's like a classy 1997. Like you could have your prom in this room.
Sure. But like one whole room is like with the stage and the performance. Then they have like a pool hall that's another whole big section. They have like somehow a casino in it.
Slot machines. It's like some sort of down low casino. I don't know if we should be talking about it.
Look, man, I don't care if it gets rated in the middle of my show, dude. We're gonna have a blast. It's gonna be a lot of fun. And they want me to give them the dirty show. They're like, we're calling it Unhinged. I'm like, or Uncaged. I'm like, whatever you want to use. I'll come out there and do my thing. I'll do an hour in comedy for St. Pete on a Wednesday, and tickets are actually going really well. So
it's funny that you always get labeled as dirty because I don't even consider you that dirty.
I mean, I can be.
You're like a little bit offensive sometimes, but like not dirty.
I mean, I have some my regular set is pretty rated R. Yeah, but I can also pull back very easily if I need to. Yeah.
He sucks dick in the barbecue joke that we talked about earlier.
Right.
Yeah, but he doesn't have to do the dick sucking
without the dick sucking. It's PG.
Yeah, come on, man. That's the heart of the bit.
I know.
It is better when you mime sucking a big dick.
Yeah.
It's true, dude. It is when I'm pepper grinding it. And I refuse to hump a bar stool, though. I won't do that. All right. I have a line. I won't cross. I know.
If you're gonna act out, if you're gonna do an act out, don't use the mic and don't use the bar stool.
I mean,
do your act out.
You can use them, but you have to use them in some kind of way that I've never seen before.
Yeah.
I
It has to
mean,
be some kind of original way.
I have to use the mic to suck a dick, though. You know, I mean, a little bit. You know, like, what am I going to bring a dildo on stage?
Well, it's already in your hand. Yeah.
Right, it's there. Ugh, you gotta, you know.
Who is that was bringing? There was somebody that was bringing a dildo on stage for a while.
See, I don't like prop comics, dude. I don't like it. I don't like it at all.
Yeah.
I got a date to reshoot my special that got ruined by 2 hurricanes. So that's probably happening in. It's 99%. It's happening in August, middle of August, and it's one of the reasons why I want to do it so bad. I want to do all that material and then just don't do it anymore once I put it on the special and finally retire.
Turn it up.
Yeah. It just sucks because that barbecue bit is like my machine story. You know what I mean? Like if I don't do it, people go, "Oh man, you didn't do the barbecue thing." I go, "Fuck, I've been doing it for 15 years. I don't want to do it anymore." But I know, but I love it. Like, okay.
You could start doing it for $10 after the show.
That's true. Yeah, I sell it on a thumb drive. Here, I got
that. Was
here you go.
When the first time I saw Dimitri Martin, that was one of the coolest things I ever saw. He did his full new set, and he came back out and he was like, "Is there any joke that anybody wants to hear?" And people would just call out jokes like his old stuff, and
that's
and he
awesome.
did them, and he was very cool about it.
That's how you know you're good at writing jokes. Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, you have a menu.
Like, I know how it's going to end, and I still want you to tell it.
Yeah, he looks over. He goes, "I have a specials menu of all my old bits on the table," and you're just like, "Oh, I like that one. That's pretty." Yeah, that's nice. Dimitri Martin's he was one of my favorites for a long time. Very funny. Yeah.
Great joke writer.
The Bucks rookie mini camp starts this weekend. Are you guys excited to see some of these rookies out there actually in cleats wearing Bucks jerseys?
Yeah. I'm excited to see like how they work with them and stuff and what they do to get them ready for the big boys.
Yeah, I mean, it's what they call underwear football in the biz, you know, until they get into training camp and start wearing pads and in July. But it is nice to see them out there running around in a Bucks jersey and learning the playbook.
They got to get the non-Florida ones acclimatized as well before they start real practice.
That's true. Yeah.
That's a good thing about having 2 of our top picks being from Miami is a good thing.
Yeah,
you know?
They're already set in with the climate, so they're gonna be fine at practice and in games.
Yeah, I mean, I'm excited to see some of the undrafted free agents that we went out and got too. We got the quarterback from, I want to say, Kansas, Jalen. I'm brain farting his name.
Jalen. I just said it on the last episode.
Almost sounds like the Washington quarterback, but like 2 letters off. But he's a mobile quarterback. He runs like a 4.5 or 4.6 as a quarterback's pretty damn good, and played really, really good for Kansas. So it'd be nice.
McMillan.
Nope.
Jalen McMillan is a wide receiver.
Yeah.
Nope, you're right.
Mm-hmm.
I just put Jalen Bucks.
That's
Jalen.
Try Kansas quarterback.
Jalen Daniels.
Thank you.
Oh, it's literally the exact same name as the Washington quarterback. You should have just said that.
I did. I said
I didn't know it was the exact same.
I didn't think it was exactly Daniels. Yeah.
No, I think there's 1 or 2 letters are spelled different.
Yes, Jalen Daniels. Yep.
Yeah. But
no, that was when I first saw the headline. I was like, why the fuck did they sign Jalen Daniels?
Dude, oh boy. No, but I mean, I like him better than Breza or Rick or whatever our third string just on paper, but they'll battle for that 3rd spot. Probably what'll happen. We got Browning locked in at number 2, which is a solid backup. He's solid. He can win a couple games for you.
It's fine.
It's fine. It's better than Bridgewater. Bridgewater looked so bad when he got in the game last year. It's like we don't need that. We need somebody good enough to where if Baker is banged up like he usually is, they'll feel confident going, dude, rest your ribs for 1 game, and we'll be able to pull this out. If they're playing if they're playing Atlanta or somebody horrible, then they're confident enough that they can go out there, especially if our offensive line stays healthy. Please God, if they stay healthy, we're going to be nasty, dude. Like
I was going to say, if they don't, that it'll be good to have a mobile quarterback back there as an option, just to because he can at least escape some of the pressures.
Absolutely, dude. Yeah, and look, and you want to see more of the rolling out of the pocket too, even with Baker. I love the play action. Get him moving. When he's creating out of the pocket, that's Baker in his prime. Like, that's what you want to see. You don't want to just leave him sitting there getting fucking walloped, but we'll see. I mean, I think our offensive line is actually pretty goddamn stout and one of the better lines when they're healthy. So let's just pray they stay healthy, and let's pray that these weapons that we got in the draft actually contribute, because I think they can. I think Hurst can be a real weapon in the red zone. He's a nice, fresh, young guy you can put in there that's fast and tall. Just let him play 5 plays a game and just get him in there and get him seasoned up a little bit.
There's no way the defense is going to be worse.
No,
there's no way the defense is going to be worse.
I mean, yeah, but I was watching Trevor Sikkema. He's one of my favorite guys that came up through the ranks in media. That's a local guy. Started off on like Pewter Report. Now he works for I want to say the Draft Network, NFL Draft Network, one of these. But he's basically a draft guru, and he's very, very smart journalist when it comes to football. And he's a big Bucs guy. And he was saying that he was looking at Hurst like a year ago, because this guy jumps off the screen when it comes to like his measurables and his stats. Like, he said several times last season, he ran over 20 miles an hour on pass routes. And the only thing that's been a knock on him is that he's Georgia State. Like, he's playing against weak competition, and that's the big thing. But if you look at him on paper, everything about him is NFL caliber. And he went to the Senior Bowl and was mossing fucking top-ranked defensive backs. So I'm just saying, I'm excited.
Well, you shouldn't be penalized for doing well at the school you got chosen to play for. You shouldn't be penalized for that.
Well, he explained it. He got offers. He got NIL deals for bigger schools. And he said, look, my mom told me, don't chase the money. The money will come. You're in a good spot. You like your coaches. You like your system you're in. Just stay where you're at, and the money will come. And it's kind of almost too humble of an approach, because fuck, I'm 20 years old. I'm trying to get a bag,
Get that money. Yeah.
Yeah. But
Mom, do you want me to buy you a car? Okay, then shut up.
When I heard
look at Tom Brady. When did he go in the draft? He wasn't predicted to be
6th round. Yep.
6th or 7th. Yeah. And 6th round. And he worked his way into that spot that he was in, and
he got lucky. He got a little bit lucky.
Got a little bit lucky. Yeah, the one dude broke his fucking kneecap or something.
Bledsoe got smashed.
Yeah, he got fucking wrecked, and
he got raped by the Jets. Yeah,
but he was ready to go when it was his time. He didn't get the bag that first contract.
Yeah, and this is when he was a 6th round pick. He had the dad bod going on. He didn't look like a starting quarterback in the NFL, and he figured it out. He ended up having longevity because he started like really, working on his fitness and everything else, and just he just created this goddamn ultimate quarterback machine, and he did it with a lot of hard work and good people around him. And yeah, that's why he's the best that's ever done it. I think any player with good potential can, with the right things falling in place and in the right situation, the right system, everything around you. Patriots had great defense for years too. That's always good when you're getting great field position. But yeah, he made the best of it. But fuck him and fuck the Patriots. I'm worried about the Bucs right now, and our defense has been our Achilles heel. And I'm excited about Reuben Bain. I think everybody is. I mean, he looks angry, dude, all the time. He looks.
I want to see like what kind of special drills they do with him to compensate for his supposedly short arms. Like if they work some kind of special shit with him.
It doesn't matter, dude. Here's the thing, too.
They're just pulling him on a rack in the locker room, just stretching him,
karate chopping shit.
I don't know if you guys have been paying attention to his versatility too. Like he got drafted as an edge rusher, but he can play anywhere on the defensive line. He can even do the 3 technique on like nickel packages and stuff. So think about this. David Walker, who got hurt in training camp last year, that they were really high on. They said he was the steal of the draft last year, that he's this stud edge rusher that also played for a small college, but dominated the entire conference when he was playing, and never got that chance to even have a padded practice for the Bucs because he blew his ACL right at the beginning of camp. If that guy comes out and he's great, now you can have You can have him at an edge, Yaya at an edge. You got that Muhammad that we got from Detroit can be rotating in. You can move Bain in on these on passing downs. You can have 2 stellar edge rushers, move Bain in on the inside as a 3 technique next to Vita Vea. And it's fucking not fair, the kind of defenses we can put. And Todd Bowles loves to put these wild packages together. You've seen Vita Vea drop back into coverage and get an interception. I mean, he does some wild shit.
I'm glad Todd Bowles is excited.
Don't forget Kalijah Cansey too, man.
Thank you.
If he can stay healthy. Yeah.
Fuck. And then we also picked up Robinson, the guy that says he kicks the shit out of people at DT from Carolina. That rotation there is going to be silly. And then we got Capehart from Clemson, who's 6'6", 315 pounds, and fucking runs a 4.8 40. Like that. The hardest thing's going to be who makes the team when they start making cuts in August. It's fucking. I'm stoked about what they've done in free agency and in the draft with the defense, because for the first time in 25 years, I've seen them address their fucking deficiencies head on and fucking look like they nailed exactly what they wanted to do. They never do that in the draft. They always fucking piss me off in the draft. But we still got
to see about linebacker. I mean, I like Trotter and I like Anzalone, but I don't love them enough to be stoked, but definitely defensive line. And
it's an upgrade, dude. I mean,
yeah.
Trotter's an upgrade over Dennis.
Something.
Yeah. Dennis was a fucking liability. And the thing about Trotter, he fits the mold that they said at the end of the season. They said, we want bigger and we want violent. We want tougher. And that's what this guy is. He is a back and field run stuffer. The big question is can he cover the running back out of the flat? Can he cover the tight end? Even if he can't, neither could Servassier Dennis. At least this guy will be blitzing and fucking catching running backs in the A gap and making them fucking pay. He's a hitter. And his lineage, he's got a brother that's a Super Bowl champion and a dad that is a fucking absolute Hall of Famer, just a stud.
Not a Super Bowl champion because the Bucks spanked their asses.
Sure,
spanked their asses.
But he was still a bad dude.
He was.
Man.
He was a badass. No, he wasn't.
Close.
And you gotta love that, dude. You gotta when your brother and your dad are bad motherfuckers in the NFL. That's usually a good thing, So, his mom probably got out there and played better than fucking Servassier Dennis. So, I don't know. I'm excited. I think they did exactly what they wanted in the offseason. They went and got bad motherfuckers. And Ruben Bain is the baddest of all of them. The guy looks. First of all, he's 21.
He was a steal for sure. I don't know what.
He looks like a 40-year-old mechanic.
Yeah.
He looks like a 40-year-old that's pissed off because his baby mom keeps fucking giving him shit. Like you ain't giving him enough child support or something. Oh yeah, he looks like an angry fucking mechanic.
Yeah, like a motorcycle mechanic.
Yeah.
Fucking just. I saw a clip from Jason Light. They were in a $1 place, and there's these big windows looking out to the practice field, and Bain is looking out the window, and he's literally rubbing his hands, and Jason Light's going, man, he can't wait to get out there, and then you can just hear Bain go, whoo, whoo, like he's ready to go out and just fucking play by himself, like the guy can't wait to get on the field and hit people. I can't wait. It's gonna be amazing.
Yep, you gotta wait. We got fucking 4 long months.
I know,
4 long months.
Soon the bad part. The bad part of the year will be here with no hockey and no basketball and no football.
Just baseball, dude.
Just baseball.
Great segue, John. And we can wrap things up by talking about the Rays.
Rays are fucking killing it right now.
They're just all they do is
22
win,
and 12, second place in the AL East, 1.5 games behind the Yankees. So just one game behind the Yankees. Yankees need to fucking blow it one of these nights. I don't know what the fuck. I thought we would have been first place by now with the way that we've been playing.
Things are going to start shaking up now because I think our next 5 out of 6 series are all division games.
AL, yeah.
AL East too. Like we're playing Toronto now.
Yeah, it's like the next 18 games or something, or
Good.
like AL East.
Good.
So we're playing Toronto now. We beat Toronto. What was that last night?
5-1 last night. Look at guys like Aranda in the last 2 games. I think he's 9 of 13 in the last with 2 home runs in the last couple of games. So he's fucking lights out right now. Just defensively, we're playing absolute perfect baseball for the most part. It's really, really, it's fun to see. We're playing small ball. These guys are bunting like crazy and stealing bases. Last year, it seemed like they were making the worst maneuvers on the base. They were making bad decisions across the board. The bullpen was trash. This year, there's guys I've never heard of before that are fucking coming in and pitching lights out. The last 10, 12 games, they're one of the best teams in baseball. So
it's been insane. It's not like we're beating bad teams either.
Well, we are, but we're sweeping the bad teams.
Yeah, we're sweeping the bad teams. We're beating good teams. I mean,
yeah. So, I mean, it's exciting. 10 games over 500 in fucking the beginning of May is nuts. So let's keep it going. They're fun to watch.
So we got 7 games on the road, 4 against the Red Sox, and then 3 more against Toronto. So
yeah, and Toronto's not playing well right now. The Red Sox are good, but not great. I mean, it's
Red Sox have. I mean, they had a really bad start. They've been doing a little bit better.
They got a good team. They got a great team on paper. But yeah, I don't know what Toronto goes from the World Series to just, what the fuck are you doing? You know what I mean? So
and they looked really good in spring training too, which is
I know.
I'm like pretty shocked.
Well, spring training is so misleading because nobody's really doing their, just like in preseason football, they're not having their full game plan in. So like pitchers are just trying out pitches in spring training. So you'll see like Martinez is playing great for the Rays. In spring training, it was like, why did we fucking pay? Why is this guy the highest paid pitcher on our roster? He's getting lit up in spring training because he's out there going, I don't know, let me try a fucking loop-de-loop ball. He don't give a fuck in spring training. But in the regular season, he's looking at iPads. He's looking at, all the matchups, and he's fucking pitching like a real fucking pitcher. And he's great.
He's pitching. He's pitching. Matched up with the players really well. And I think that's something that the Rays pitching staff are doing more of this year. Instead of just sticking to a game plan, they're, doing more of the statistics thing.
Well, that's what coaching, that's where the difference is too. Snyder's one of the best pitching coaches in the game, arguably one of maybe the best, because they go out and get these guys off of minor league rosters, and they put these patchwork bullpens together. And then he works with them and teaches them how to fucking, read the iPad, teaches them, and puts them in positions to win. They were talking about that on the broadcast last night. They were saying the cool thing is they know the matchups, like where to put different pitchers against different parts of lineups. That's why sometimes you'll see Baker coming in the 4th inning, and sometimes he's closing, and all these different alignments, because they're not like, nope, this guy's a middle guy, this guy's a closer. They match up as far as like what they're playing against, and it fucking works. It's pretty cool.
And they'll let some of those middle guys start sometimes too, even, which is crazy.
What do you think, Matt?
I think it's great. You got to read the room. You can't just go out there with your plan. You got to adjust.
He's actually our baseball analyst. He's just so humble. He just gets back in the cut when we talk baseball.
It's exciting. The Rays being back at the Trop and doing so well. It happened over the weekend. I called it from opening day because I sat in those unlimited beer seats.
Oh, how were those? The sky deck?
The sky deck.
Isn't that when you did the 999 or tried to?
Yeah, I tried to. But when I sat there the very first time, I was like, before the end of the season, there's going to be cup snakes like in Chicago, because it's bleacher seats. It's like the bleacher seats like in Chicago. And then over the weekend, they had a cup snake going from the top of from the bottom of the bleachers all the way to the top into the rest area.
Wow.
Yeah. I mean, it's unlimited 12-ounce beers, I think. So you can definitely, it's definitely prime time for cup snakes.
And what kind of food? Let the people know, because I saw tickets they started like what, $50, right?
It's like $40 to $50, I think, and you get hot dogs, barbecue chicken nachos, pretzel sticks, peanuts, popcorn, soda, and then like 2 different kinds of like light beer. It's like Michelob Ultra and Bud Light, which is basically the same thing.
But think about if you just pay for that stuff, if you bought a regular ticket for $30.
Oh, and you bought one of those things.
Yeah,
and you buy
2 beers and a baseball ticket, you're spending $50.
Easy. Like beers normally are fucking what, $12-15 a piece. So
it's like 12 to 19, depending on what you're getting.
Yeah, if I get that $50 ticket, I'm Ubering because I'm getting my money's worth. It's just like the drink package on a cruise. I'm fucking winning. You will not beat me in this situation. I will barf
Do
and
they
come back and eat more hot dogs.
do they still have that area where you don't even pay? They just take your payment based on your face or whatever?
Yeah. They have that area.
I felt
The grab
super,
and go.
It felt super sketchy. Felt like I
Yeah,
was
you
being, like,
scan your
analyzed or
card.
something.
I don't
You
like
scan
that.
your card, you walk in, and then you grab
You
whatever
scan
you
it
want.
once, and then you can keep going back, but they just read your face.
What
Yeah.
if some fat dickhead with a lazy eye just keeps going in there and fucking they keep facing them and
That's
fucking charging
you, Johnny. You're describing you.
Yeah.
It's not your evil twin. That was you the whole time.
I've been alive for 41 years, Johnny, and I've only seen one you, bro.
Damn it. You're right. If I have a doppelganger, that guy's killed himself already.
Yeah, he didn't make it. Yeah, he didn't make it.
He's like, fuck this shit, dude.
If you have a doppelganger, he wasn't funny and couldn't sing, and he's gone already.
Yeah, he had nothing to live for at all, dude. He had an ugly wife. Yeah, he just fucking ended it, dude. He's like, why is this happening? What did I do? I'm a sad milk dud. Oh, poor guy.
All right, let's get the fuck out of here. Make sure to follow us on Instagram at John JS Planet, at Matt Fernandez World, at Johnny B Tampa, and at 3 Ugly Mugs. We're a video podcast on YouTube and Spotify. We're audio everywhere else. I'm heading out to Arizona tomorrow. One of my short stories is being published in Issued Journal, which is a literary magazine out of ASU. So
I like
excited
it.
about that.
You're taking a long flight for a short story. That's pretty good.
Yeah. I'm actually nervous. I'm nervous.
You got to
because
send it to us, bro. I want to read it.
It's gonna be in the Issued Journal. I'm gonna post it everywhere as soon as it's out. I think it'll be out on
Is
Thursday.
it science fiction?
No, not science.
What?
Usually I write science fiction.
I just assumed 'cause you're a
romance?
fucking
Is it a
huge nerd.
romance?
It's more of a bromance, I would say.
Oh,
okay. All right.
No, it's I don't even want to describe it. I'll let everybody read it when it comes out. But yeah, I've never read like something that I wrote in front of people before, so I'm like nervous, except for like hours and hours of stand up.
yeah.
Besides
You
that,
do that already.
I hope while
it's
you're
different. It feels different.
I hope while you're reading to the students, somebody whispers in your ear, "Tower 2 has been hit." That'd be fun.
God. And then I just finish the story. It's just like 7th graders.
Yeah,
And then the brave little goat ate the grass.
I wish I could write children's stuff. That's where the money is.
sure.
I
Let's do it.
don't have no idea. All right.
That mustache doesn't say children's stories, bro.
It says 500 feet, baby.
Yeah. I'm reading at the college. Okay. I'm reading at the college.
Even that. All right.
Wrap it
No,
up.
all right. We're getting the fuck out of here. Remember, follow us everywhere. And yeah, we're out.
Bye.
Later.
Music.
Three other months licking west smoking floors. Talking Tampa Bay sports till the floors go sore. Bunch of balls, the lightning's roaring roar. Beer spilling, heavy crowd asking for more. Johnny B. Mac with the